Morning everybody, it's Monday the 13th of May 2024, 6:30 in the morning, or just after 6:30, and starting my morning run. I've got a route in mind that I'm going to follow. Not going to film all of it, just bits and pieces of it. So I hope you'll stick with me. This is one of the newer housing estates on the western fringe of Goulburn. So I'll get going. I'll come back to you when I'm out of this estate. I've cleared that housing estate on the road, main road here, heading north. A large roundabout at the bottom of this slope, and then into another housing estate. Going into this other housing estate here, straight ahead for a short period of time, a couple of 100 metres, then take a left turn. Come back to you when I do that. Making that left turn, and you see there's a small rise here, and we have 2 k's in so far. Making another left turn here, up a small rise, and eventually this road will bring me back onto the road, the main road, before I enter this estate. Come back to you when that happens. Come out of that second housing estate, back onto the main road here. This is called Mary's Mount Road, and with a straight section, the dip goes down to Middle Arm Road. So I'll come back to you when I get to Middle Arm Road. Okay, come on, Mary's Mountain Road onto Middle Arm Road. A short section along here before making a left turn. So I'll come back to you then. I've turned off a Middle Arm Road onto Amaroo Place here. Quite steep. There's an even steeper section ahead. I'll show you that when I get to it. This is the even steeper section called Samuel Place. Very short, but quite steep. Just remember where the grey car is the top of it. There's a little access laneway here. This land was for sale, so I don't know what happened to the access when the land is sold. This part of Goulburn is called Bradfordville, and it's a residential area, as you can see. It's just ahead. I'm going to make a left-hand turn onto a street whose name I can't remember, and it doesn't have a sign to tell you what it is. Yes, it does, behind the tree here. This is Bradford Drive, and turning onto Hampton Street, and just down here is Bradfordville Public School. turning off Hampton Street into Progress Street. The school is on the left hand side here. Bit of a run up here to the next turn, so I'll be back to you then. Turning off Progress Street, making a right hand turn onto Dewhurst Street, which runs down here a couple hundred metres before taking a right turn onto Daly Street. Turning off Dewhurst Street onto Daly Street, which is quite a long street. It eventually connects with the Trafalgar Road, so I'll keep running and tune in again then. This is the intersection of Daly Street, 2 L's, D-A-L-L-E-Y, and Trafalgar Road, making left turn. Going in the general direction of Trafalgar for a little while. Turning off Trafalgar Road, a right turn into Wallandilly Avenue. G'day, how are you? This goes for about 500-600 metres and it goes down to the Wallandilly River. On the left hand side there is the old Kenmore Psychiatric Hospital. Here's the end of Wallandilly Avenue, and directly down there is the river. This is the Joseph's Gate track. It's called Joseph's Gate Estate. Alright, off you go. It continues for about 2.5 k's towards the back of the jail. It's alright, he wasn't troubling me, but thank you. Right. That's the river just through there. Just come through a grove of box gum. It's a type of eucalyptus, obviously. An endangered species. And I'm back on the Trafalgar Road, going in the opposite direction, back towards Daly Street. I'm going to cross over the Daly Street here and then continue south along, I think this is called Trafalgar Road at this point, pretty southeast to be correct. Yes, Trafalgar Road. We're a bit over a K before we come to the Kenmore Bridge. On the Kenmore Bridge over Wallandilly now, 10 k's in. Still got a bit to go back to where I started from. Going on to the Wallandilly walking and cycling track stage 2 here, just around to Twynham Drive. Make a right hand turn just past that little garden bench there. That's the end of the Wallandilly walking and cycling track. Just Twynham Drive, which becomes Maud Street on the other side of the railway line. It's up here, so it runs along the front of the jail towards Goulburn North School. Here's this section of path that goes along the side of Goulburn North School. On the left side there is Sydney Road, a couple of hundred metres up, and make a right turn into Union Street. Reach that corner, Union Street, turning right down the side of Goulburn North School, a couple of hundred metres towards the Gordon Hotel. round past the Gordon Hotel along Ward Street here, and down towards Joshua Street. Take a left-hand turn there. I've turned onto Joshua Street. Left, as I said. I've got a bit to go till I make a right-hand turn on Kinghorn Street and be straight ahead for a good while. Turning off Joshua Street into Kinghorn Street. Quite a long straight stretch here. Well, you still see some autumn colours in the trees here as well. This is Kinghorn Street and Victoria Street. I'm going to cross here and get across before the traffic comes. And keep going up here a little bit further to make a right-hand turn at Gibson Street. Coming up to Gibson Street, so make a right-hand turn on Gibson Street, going right down to the river, the Gibson Street Bridge. I'm sure you've heard me talk about in other runs. Directly ahead is the Gibson Street Bridge, pedestrian bridge over the Wallandilly River. So I've gone around the river a couple of times on this run so far. Across the river, a couple of switchbacks, and then go left along the north side of the track back to where I started from. I've crossed the bridge on those switchbacks and I'm on the top or northern side of the Wallandilly walking and cycling track, going west back towards the tillage at 15 k's. It's coming up. I'd say I've got about 1.5 or 6 to go. Taking a deviation here off the main track and down this bit of a dip here over the first of 3 bridges back to where I parked. Crossing the first of those bridges and then I sort of follow the path around. As you can see, it bends around to the right. You can see the second bridge just up there. I've almost come the full circle where I started from. You see the housing estate on the left there, and a third of the bridges I've got across just in front here, and then a car park. And you should be able to see the White Beast, which is not the bus by the way, but the motorcycle in the car park. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the scenery, we're 16.45 kilometres in. Let's call it 16.5 when we get to the bike. As I said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next running video shortly. Now, I hope you can see that 16.53 kilometres in 1.4, 1 hour 41.